receive Christ in your heart. All right, receive Christ in your heart. And that is the main thing. And that is actually what the whole Bible is about. Receive Christ in your heart. Be saved. That way, when all this happens, hey, you go with Christ. That's it. All right. I just want to point out something huge about reading the book of Daniel is, yes, there's a lot of prophecy in here. And no, not everybody will agree on it, unfortunately. But the facts is the facts. All right. If you read the Bible, you read it as a whole. You read Jesus came. All right. He saved us. All right. If you receive Jesus in your heart, you are saved. All right. So if you read that part, at the same time, you have to be able to read the Old Testament and the prophecies. All right. And I understand that, the prophecies can be offensive in today's age, but the prophecy was written before any of this chaos happened. This prophecy was written thousands of years ago. That is what's huge. That is the biggest thing to understand, that these prophecies were written thousands of years ago. We're seeing them come to life. And what's huge about this is what we are able to see in our generation. Remember, it's all about generation. What is the generation before you see that is based on prophecy? And what is the generation ahead of you going to see based on prophecy? And God has already revealed what's going to happen all the way to the end times, right? That is what's huge here. That is what's important to understand. It's not a matter of conflict. It's not a matter of agreeing or disagreeing. Hey, it's already been written, and it's something that we need to come to terms with. Like, hey, the prophecy has been written, it's going to happen whether we like it or don't like it. The same way other prophecies had came to fruition, but we just have to pray on it. That's why I said earlier in one of my videos that when God shows you something, a lot of times it's hard to receive. It's very, very hard to receive. So we have to be in prayer about it. So yes, I mean, I don't want to see anything bad happen out there, but I know that it's only going to get worse. This world is only going to get worse based on the Bible. That's what the Bible says. All right. And that is what the prophecies lead to. Therefore, I need to be in prayer and make sure that I am good with God, that I'm going to be saved, that my family is going to get saved, that everyone around me is going to be saved. That is my goal. All right. I'm not here to argue with God. Like, why did God write this? This shouldn't happen. No, hey, our lives is going to be up there. All right. Our fruit is going to be up there. Our treasures are going to be in heaven with God. That is what's important. So, hey, this is going to happen. These events will happen. And my goal before they happen is to make heaven and get people around me to understand how to get to heaven and understand to receive Jesus Christ in their heart. That is the goal. All right. It's not that I'm hoping that it'll happen. It's not that I have a daughter who is 2 years old, and our generations are only getting worse. We're seeing more and more destruction happening in this world. We're seeing rumors of war. That is a prophecy. It's not that I want her to go through it. It's that, hey, there's a good chance that you're going to see a lot of things in your generation, as we have as well. Now, understand that, hey, receive Christ in your heart. All right. Receive Christ in your heart. And that is the main thing. And that is actually what the whole Bible is about. Receive Christ in your heart. Be saved. That way, when all this happens, hey, you go with Christ. That's it. All right. You want to avoid the bad things. All right. You want to follow God's ways. You want to follow the law. You want to receive Christ in your heart. You want to do works for God. You want to serve. That is what's important. That is what's important to understand. And hey, we are not from of here. Our treasures are in heaven. All right. Let's remember that our treasures are in heaven. We look forward to being with Christ in heaven. And that is the important thing. All right. Thank you very much, and much love, and God bless you.